Hello, Christmas fans. Hey, everybody out there. How are you doing? Welcome to Flawless Rage 2 and stream number one of a two streaming night. That's right. Tonight we've got two live streams. This is the first one, Train Sim World 3. I was going to use Train Sim World 5, but it didn't have the scenario on it I wanted to use. So I've decided to do this one. Depending on how long it takes, we might see if we can get a couple done. We shall see. However, we're going to kick it off with the old classic here. I do this most years, and it's one of my favourites to do. We're going to go into here. We're going to go scenarios, and there you can see I've done it. It's Christmas closures. Let's get it on. So yeah, I hope everybody there's had a good day today. Tonight we have two talking points, one in this stream, one in the next. So look out for it.
With London Paddington closed due to engineering works, you've been called on to assist with the trains being turned back at Ealing Broadway.
Okay. I've got to change platforms, go to platform 3. Right, okay. Excuse me, out of the bloody way, train driver coming through. Platform 3, where's that? Aha, there. This way? Right, so we've got to wait for the train to come in. So yes, tonight we've got two talking points. One is in this stream, one is on the next. Once we get moving, I will break into it, and we'll get going with it. Here comes our train. Who's most likely going to stop up there, but they wanted me to stand here. I don't even remember if I did Christmas closures last year. Usually I tend to try and do this one. And yeah, unfortunately, yeah, she's gone right past me. Is there a woman driving that? It is. Excuse me, love. You know, I was standing right there. Okay.
Thanks for helping out today. With your local knowledge, the manoeuvres at Ealing Broadway should go smoothly. When you're ready, take control of the train.
Okay. Unlock the carriage doors. Right there, unlocked. Let's load people in. I know what we're going to do. Master key unlocked, and the reverser is in neutral. Okay, that's fine. We won't be using the inside view of this. We'll be using the outside view so you can see all of the Christmas glory. And that's so we'll load these guys onto the train, and then we'll get cracking with it and get on to our talking point. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to put that in the forward now. Saves time. And yeah, let's get to the front of the train where we're going to be. This is the Great Western Railways train. It's quite a fast train, this. And of course, we'll go for our view, which we always go for. I prefer this view. It helps to see a little bit more clearly when you're doing stuff. In comes another train. Lock the doors. Guard signal. Confirm the guard signal. We got to go back inside for that. 1 yard. Or have we got to get out to do it? Huh? Can't I just, like, go? Confirm the guard signal. Okay, fair enough. Alright. Maybe we've got to do it in here. Can't I just go? Or is that what I've got to do? Go to confirm? I don't fucking know. Right, let's just let the brakes off then. He didn't have to confirm. He's no going, look. Let's get a bit of this up and see if we can... Oh, we're moving. Do you know, I've had to familiarise myself with this game again. Well, I think we've moved more than 1 yard now. Let's pop the brakes on. How do you confirm the fucking guard signal? Like, it says I've got to press something. What? Let's get up. Go out. Okay, so it's definitely inside the train. Where is it? I should have run through this before I streamed it, shouldn't I? It doesn't matter. Right. I've done it before, we'll find it again. It might take all night, but there we go. Stay tuned, folks. Right. Confirm the guard signal. Okay, let's just look at every fucking thing. Is it over here? Wouldn't that be a bastard if that's over here? Climate control, no. Horn, no. No. I genuinely don't know where this thing is. Well, for a scenario you do sort of like maybe once a year. Confirm the guard signal. Can't it show me where it is? This is a scenario after all. Or is it and I'm just not fucking seeing it? It's not that, is it? I could just go, you know, but it wants me to do all these weird ass things, so you've got to do it, I suppose. It's got to be something to do with this, right? Confirm the guard signal. Contact signaller. Proceed as signals indicate. Fuck it, then we'll go. Right, I'll soon build up speed. I'm also going to say I will not be sticking to speed limits. It's still saying to do it, isn't it? It's not going to let us proceed, is it? We need to do this. Be handy if you showed me where it fucking is. Right, it's not that. It looks like I've got to press a button. So let's look at buttons. No, 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 no. Where the fuck is the guard signaler thing? Well, this is an entertaining stream. Let's start the scenario again, because something ain't right here. Unless it just didn't load in, but it usually on a scenario it shows you what to do. So we'll try that again.
With London Paddington closed due to engineering work,
We'll try again.
to assist with the trains being turned back at Ealing Broadway.
Right. If I have to, I'll look on fucking YouTube. That's the easiest way to do it, I think. In the chat, Pam is in. She says, Merry Christmas to you and your family. You too, Pam. Thanks for coming in for this first live stream tonight. Right, we're going to go stand up here. Right. While that's doing, I'm going to quickly look on YouTube and see where this fucking guard signaler is, because he's pissing me off and I want to get this scenario done. Right. Back in a sec, guys.
Thanks for helping out today. With your local knowledge, the manoeuvres at Ealing Broadway should go smoothly. When you're ready, take control of the train.
I'm watching it, guys. I'm watching it. As you may be able to hear in the background, I'm watching it. I'm finding out how the fuck to do this. Okay, I'm back. Fucking hell. It's so easy. Right. Sit there. Unlock the doors. Right? Stick that into forwards, and there's a fucking buzzer there. That's what we had to press. The whole time I was stuck on this fucking thing. Right. Okay. Okay, we're getting fucking somewhere now. We will get this stream done. I should have done this before I streamed it tonight so I knew what to do, but lo and behold, I've been busy all day, so never mind. Things won't go so bad in the second stream, let's hope. Come on, passengers, get your fucking fat asses on the train. We need to get moving, look. What should we do in the meantime while we're waiting? Sing Christmas songs? Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but that pussy is so delightful, and I've got nowhere to go. I'm with the hoe, with the hoe, with the hoe. Yeah, okay. These things do happen, Pam. You are correct. Right. Lock it. Oh, I'll signal, all right. Right, buzzer time. Yay, it fucking worked! Right, what we got to do? Set the train brakes to running. Train brake is over here. Set the throttle to notch 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, here we go. We're now off. Actually fucking going somewhere. Right. Let's get to the view that we always have, and then we'll get into a bloody talking point. Okay, excellent stuff. Right, let's get this thing done. So, now we're actually on the move, and we can do something. 13 miles we've got to go. Tonight's first talking point is Christmas memories. We've done it before, but I'm talking family time. I'm talking presents. I'm talking about some of the best Christmas memories that you have. Feel free to share yours in the chat. For me, I think one of my best Christmas memories of all time is going to be involving my dad. When I was a kid, we used to... I used to wake up my mum and dad at a fucking obscene hour of the morning. Usually like fucking 5:30, 6 o'clock. Just to get downstairs and open them presents and see what I had, you know. And my dad would always get up first. So I'd have to sit in the bedroom with my mum. And Dad would go downstairs. And he would roll himself a roll-up smoke. And then he'd, you know, he would have, I'll make a cup of tea for everyone. Me, my sisters. My mum, not really a tea drinker. She had a coffee. And then sort of like we could go down. He'd light in them days we had an open fire, and I miss having that. Even in this house, which at one point, I mean, my house where I live in now was built between 1950 and 1966. So at some point, this house would have had an open fire. There's no evidence of a chimney. I think the whole roof has been like redone, but. At some point, this house would have had an open fire, and my God, man, I used to go down there. My dad used to build us an open fire, go down, fire be roaring, he'd get it going, and fucking, oh my God, it would just be magical. I would sit down there, he'd bring me in a cup of tea, and then my mum would sort of like, we didn't have the presents under the tree. We had them in like sacks. My mum got like these Santa sacks, and so we had them in these Santa sacks, and she'd come down with them and you know, put us in front of them. Because I was the youngest, I always went first. Hell, I still pretty much go first these days. You know, it's one of them things that I always keep with me and that I treasure. I no longer have my dad. My dad's been gone for quite some time, and I always remember him though, and love him dearly. And you know, you know, it's just them thoughts of sort of like, oh, I remember him doing this, I remember him doing that, I remember my mum bringing stuff in, you know. And, you know, it's just one of those Christmas memories that you get. I mean, some of the presents I got were insane. Before I do that, Pam says that all of her family round is one of her good memories. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, she agrees with an open fire as well. Exactly. So, you know, but it is one of those things, isn't it? You know, it's one of those memories that you just treasure and that you keep. And some of the presents that I got, I mean, ever since I was little, even now, I'm a lifelong Ghostbusters fan, right? I remember one Christmas getting the Ghostbusters Firehouse playset. The thing was huge, and it came with pots of slime, right? And so my sister, my elder sister Karen, she spent an entire morning putting the Ghostbusters Firehouse together for me. And then sort of like I had the car already and stuff like that. And I remember getting one of these pots of slime, and it had a grate on the top of the firehouse, and you could put this slime on it and it would drip through. And she had no, we weren't greedy either, that's very true. You know, it's they would drip through, and it got onto my mum's carpet and it kind of dried, and she wasn't very happy with me for that. I also had a Ghostbusters Proton Pack, the toy Proton Pack from 1980s. You can still find it now on eBay and stuff. I mean, I'm thinking about buying one just for nostalgia, you know. And you know, I used to go around with that, pretend to be busting ghosts all day, and I think that's where, in a way, my love of the paranormal comes from Ghostbusters. But yeah, an absolutely magical time, you know, it was back then. We used to have family come round and stuff. I mean, well, certainly in younger years, you know, in my younger years, we had like me and all my three sisters lived at home. But when they moved out, it was just me and my well, she's still older than me, but I call her my youngest sister. And she would, I remember one Christmas with her, it was quite good. It was fucking hilarious. So, different house, and they used to have, I mean, even Christmas Day they showed cartoons on. We're talking about 1998 here, right? And I remember Christmas morning, I woke up in my room and I heard this fucking noise. I thought, what the hell is going on? What is that? It sounded like a TV. And I thought, right, okay, so I can hear a TV. It wasn't my TV. Mine was off. So I thought it only could be one person. I thought, it's got to be my sister. So I got out of bed, went up to my sister's bedroom door, knocked, and she went, yeah. I walked in, and there's my sister, who is around about 47 years old now, but this is back then, but she's like 6 years older than me, laying in bed watching a show called I think it's Our House, where the main character is Granny Banani. Basically, the character is a grandmother who looks like a banana. I am not shitting you. And I've never let her live that down to this day. I haven't let her live that down since then. And I just found that so funny. And just starting off the morning like that, and then getting presents and stuff, that was, you know, that was really, really cool. You know, and that's another one that sticks with me. And, well, I've been with my wife a hell of a long time. We've been together since, like, 2001, 2, and yeah, it's been a really special time, and I've just got some fantastic Christmas memories with her. You know, and in the chat, my brother's in. Hello, brother, welcome to the stream. Merry Christmas, ho 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 to Boston Tea Party. My brother is in there. Right, we're going to start slowing this thing down a bit now. We'll go to idle. Welcome to stream 1 of 2 streams, brother. After this stream, House Flipper, Christmas House. But yeah, that's just another memory. I mean, so I've got some fantastic memories with my wife at Christmas. There's just so many, you know, but I'd like to hear your Christmas memories. Pam's already said with all of the family around. Family is important at Christmas, and, you know, I can't have my mum stay here with me this Christmas because we just don't have the room. It's a massive house, but we only have 3 bedrooms, and so crash the train. There's that voice of reason he was talking about, look. And you know, it's just one of them things where sort of like you know, I'm happy to say that this Christmas I am actually seeing my mum. I didn't think I was going to this Christmas, but that's another Christmas memory. This is the first Christmas that she's been on her own, and it's been a hell of a year. But, you know, this is the first Christmas she's been on her own, and it's going to be nice to see her. Tomorrow night she's staying down my sister's from tomorrow until the 2nd of January. I'm going to go down there tomorrow night and see her. And then we are going to be going to see her on the 29th for a little bit. 27th we're out, seeing other family. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to actually seeing my mum. I understand that one, Pam. You know, but yeah, it's going to be nice to see her. You know, Boston, brother, have you got any Christmas memories you'd like to share? You know, but like I say, my Christmas memories most revolve around sort of like, you know, when I was a kid, when I got the Ghostbusters Firehouse, when I got a Sega Mega Drive for Christmas, which didn't work. I'll tell you about it. So, being a gamer, one of my first console ever that I ever had was a Sega Master System, right? I had that for a while. And then I upgraded, fair enough, bro. I upgraded to a Sega Mega Drive in America that's known as a Genesis. And it was really, really cool. I was so happy to have it. I thought finally I can get, you know, better quality games, you know, different games for it, experience new games. And yeah, that kind of went tits up when sort of like I went to set the thing up, plugged it all in, everything like that. Everything was good until I found out the fucking thing wasn't working. You know, it powered on. All the leads were connected how they should be, but for the love of it just would not.
You're clear to shunt into Acton Yard.
It would not, under any circumstances, you know, come on the screen. So, yeah, not very happy about that one. So, yeah, that's one of my another memory I got. Not a very good memory, that one. But yeah, it all really revolves around that sort of thing with me. I mean, Christmas time is a time to spend with family, but there is also the fact of some of our loved ones and family aren't here no more. You know, this year I've lost 2 people who are absolutely wonderful. It has been a cold day today, Pam. Really cold. I lost my auntie back in the summer, and somebody else who I won't mention just a few months ago. And to them I say, first one without you guys, I love you, and love you both. And, you know, Merry Christmas up there, guys. And You know, it's been, you know, there is that thing where we think about the ones we've lost, and yes, it makes us sad, and yes, it makes us cry. But we also have to celebrate and make new memories with the people who we have here now, you know? You know, that's why I'm so happy I'm seeing my mum. My mum's been through some shit this year. She's 75 years old. I didn't think I was going to be able to see her at Christmas, but she's going to my sister's tomorrow. And tomorrow night, after I've had my tea, I am going to bike my ass down to my sister's and to go in, deal with her annoying dog, and then and then I'm going to be seeing my mum for a little while tomorrow night. And then I'm going to be seeing her again in a couple of days, you know. So, you know, it is one of those things, isn't it? But yeah, Christmas memories can be happy, can be sad. But you just got to try and look at the positives of things, especially sort of like if it's someone you've lost. You love them, you miss them like fucking hell. You wish to God they were still here. But they're not. But you have the memories that you made with them. They're fun memories. They're memories that last a lifetime. And they're people you never forget. Pam says cherish your mum. Oh yes, definitely. You know, at one point this year, I hated my mum at one point this year. But she seems to be on the mend. She seems to be recovering from all of that. And I have to also think that she has been through some shit this year. She's been fucking scammed and not been, you know, realised about it. You know, didn't believe anything her family said, which is why I kind of didn't like her very much earlier this year. You know, she's also had 2 operations this year. One on a liver stone, I think it was, or a kidney stone, and one where she had to have a 2-hour operation turned into a 6-hour operation because she had bad diverticulitis. It's all right, Pam. Cry, let it out. It's all good. Let it out. God bless you, Pam. And, you know, now she has a stoma bag. And she's got that for the rest of her life. So I'm very happy that I'm going to see her. Part of me is still very fucking angry with her. But you can't hold a grudge. You know. So, and especially if it was someone else, I might hold the grudge and I might keep to it. Because I'm a little cunt when I get going. I really am. But, you know, it's my mum. And so I've got to show some sort of forgiveness there. You know what I mean? She still pisses me off to this day. She still makes me really fucking angry. She's my mum. That's her fucking job. At the end of the day, she had me. She had my sisters. It's our turn to take care of her. And, you know, although I'll never go up and stay around her house with her, or her flat with her, I will always, you know, do my best to look after her in the best way that I can. So,
close down the desk and walk to the other cab.
Right, we've got to close this down here. So, set the reverser to engine off. I will if you let me highlight the fucking thing. Right, forward, engine off. Set the master key to locked. Set the headlights to tail lights. Oh, fuck me, where are they? Where are the headlights? Well, look, we know they can't be far away. That's wipers. Boston, say something funny, please. Hang on. That said bright then. Train supply bright. No. Oh, where are the fucking headlights? Oh shit, man. I understand that. Can I just tell them I don't know where the headlights are? Right. I could always check that YouTube video again. Do you know what I'm going to? Give me a sec, guys. I'll be back. I got it. It's there. Right. Well, we've got a set of 2 tail lights. Okay. Change ends. Right. Now, do I run through the cab to do that? I'll have to get out and do it, won't I? Right. Let's sprint to the other end of the train. But yeah, let's talk about happy Christmas memories, you know. And let's make new ones this year. You know, I mean, personally, I'm going to be completely transparent and honest with you guys, just like I always am. I could give 2 shits about Christmas this year. I had a rough start to the year, as you know. 2025 has been a cunt to me.
Start as soon as you're ready. A successful job, I think.
So, you know, here we go. It's all good, Pam. If you go on that train, you better get your hot chocolate. Oh, you will. You will. The hot chocolates are actually being served by a Celine Dion lookalike this year. A bit of Christmas entertainment. That's what we'll talk about in our next stream. Christmas entertainment. But but yeah. One of them things, in it, guys. Christmas is, you know, a time to be happy, though. As happy as you possibly can. I don't care about it this year. Like I've just said, I'm doing this for my kids. You know, I'm trying to be all sort of like, oh, yes, Merry Christmas, ho, 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 get your tits out, that kind of thing. You know, I'll try to be all happy and stuff. But I can't seem to get into it this year. Strictly because of what happened to me at the beginning of the year. I can't do it. Because it's coming up to that time of year again. I'm an anxiety sufferer, and I'm like, what if, what if? I know everything's going to be okay. I know that. But, there you go. Now, there we go. So, exactly, Pam. Yeah. You know. But yeah, I mean, I'll tell you one thing, right? This is non-related to the topic, but it's to do with Christmas adverts. Now, you know the history of me with Christmas adverts, especially Venus fucking flytraps being given presents by a fucking kid, right? You know this. There's this one on TV now, well, actually a series of them, and they make more than one now, right? And it's like, what is it? There's this fucking bloke who goes shopping at Asda. I don't know if anybody's seen it. There's this bloke who goes shopping at Asda dressed up as the Grinch and makes a song and fucking dance about it. And he's the worst actor I have ever fucking seen, right? No, that plant didn't even eat the dog goddamn thing, right? But no, this bloke who dressed up as the Grinch is the worst I've ever fucking seen. You know, he's going around the house singing songs like, money's tight this year, but I'm happy. And there's sort of like, there's this one where sort of like he's got this fucking, he's sitting at the table as the Grinch. And then sort of like somebody gets the gravy and he's like, take it slow, take it slow, take it slow. And then it pans across and then he's back to not the Grinch anymore, just the normal sort of person. And I'm like, what a cunt. And there's also another one as well where he's getting things out the fucking oven, dressed up as the Grinch. And there he's sort of like, here you go, here you go, here you go. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this git? You know, this asshole, you know. And what is it about the Grinch this year? McDonald's have got a Grinch thing going on. You know, the Asda thing with the Grinch. Boston's just commented that there's an advert in the US that has sort of like some, you know, Grinchiness to it. What is it with the Grinch this year? You know. And also another thing about Christmas. Do we think that Elf on a Shelf has had its day? A lot of people are into it. I'm not. But, you know, do we think Elf on the Shelf has had its day? I'm going to read Boston's comment out. Well, these fuckers are boarding onto the train. He goes, there's a similar advert here in the United States. It's a Walmart commercial with the Grinch, and it's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, a lot of Christmas adverts are like that. A lot of them are so fucking stupid, make absolutely no sense whatsoever. And, you know, and then they want you to go and buy their fucking products from the shop. I'm sorry, but if I went to fucking Asda and there was some cunt come up to me, some green bastard come up to me, and sort of like, I was grabbing things off the shelf, and if he came up to me and went, take it slow, I'd smack the cunt. I'm sorry, but, you know, what a prick. And the fucking John Lewis advert, you know, just like every year, you know, is ridiculous. He goes, and I bet, but 90% of them are going to be AI generated. More than likely, AI is ruining fucking everything. It really is. AI is the worst thing. You see clips of things like, I don't know, like on YouTube, for instance, you see sort of like top 5 Christmas songs, holiday songs, whatever the fuck you want to call them, right? And sort of like, you know, you see them on there. And you can see the actual video, but it's sort of like, you know, it looks very cartoony, very sort of like it's had an AI skin or some sort of filter put over it. It looks shit. It really does, you know. AI is not too smart either, really, when you think about it. If you want proof of that, there's a YouTuber I watch. He is a rock guy, but he also does other things as well. His name's Stevie T. He's on YouTube. Go watch him. He's funny as fuck, right? And, yeah, it's just absolutely fucking ridiculous. It really is absolutely ridiculous. You know, and what's it going to be next year? I mean, this year it's been the fucking Grinch. What's it going to be next year? Is Elf on the Shelf going to be stood inside Sainsbury's having a wank over the carrots? You know, what's going on? You know, even the Aldi adverts this year have pissed me off. Fucking Kevin the Carrot getting married. They made it out like a storyline. And what is with Waitrose as well? Waitrose Supermarket have done this whole thing with this comedian Joe something or other and Keira Knightley. And it's the worst shit I ever think I've seen. Now, personally, I'm not a Keira Knightley bloke. I never have been, never fucking will be. I think she is one of the most horrible-looking people in the entire world. She's not my bag. Give me my Naomi Watts any day of the week, and I'll give you you give me her, that'll be a very, very, very happy Christmas, and also a very white Christmas as well, I might add. But no, they got this thing sort of like, boy meets girl, love happens. It's like a fucking Hallmark movie. You know, it's ridiculous. We're going to be talking about movies and music in the next stream. That's what the next talking point is. But for fuck's sake, do we have to put up with this shit every Christmas? See, they are Christmas memories. A Christmas memory for me, which has scarred me for life, is that fucking Venus flytrap. You know, they give it the hard fucking sell. And the thing I love this time of year, though, speaking of the hard sell, is the shopping channels. Fuck me, they do a good job. Now, you get someone on there trying to sell something to you. It could be skincare. It could be a Hoover. It could be anything you desire, right? And you'll always get it on there. And I've seen this one, I spoke about this a couple of years back, who had this mask that had these fucking, it was going to be claimed to be red light treatment for your face and your skin. And you put this mask on and you look like the fucking cousin of Jason Voorhees, right? And it's sort of like, they've got this woman on there, okay, now, if you use this product twice a day, 3 times a day, your skin will get tighter, it will be more firm, it will glow. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. You know, give it the hard sell. Okay, do you know something, right? If you want that sort of treatment, if you want that kind of thing, and there's LEDs in there, yeah, and it's red light treatment, go and buy yourself a packet of, you know, LED Christmas lights for like, I don't know, what, a $5, $10, right? Come back, put them in a ball, right? Put them on your face, put a towel over your face. That's red light treatment, right? It's the same fucking thing. It's stupid. It's crap, you know. Boss says, so if I put 2 feet down safe, I'll be nice and tight for the ladies. Maybe you will, brother. Maybe you will. Nice and tight for the ladies. Do you know what? They show it on their face. They don't show it where we're interested to see if there's tightness, do they? You know where I'm going with this, brother. You know, you know, it's one of them things. It's fucking ridiculous. It really is. You know, and don't get me wrong. This isn't the only fucking rant tonight you're gonna hear. Like I said, next stream we're talking about movies and fucking music here. Now, movies is, you know, I mean, I'm into music. I watch these music shows. I'm sitting there, you know, the answers are coming out of my mouth and I'm kicking ass taking names, you know. But sort of like, oh, I don't know, it's just absolutely fucking ridiculous the way that these things are shaped these days. You know, I even think something like the news on Christmas Day should be banned, just for that one day. Yes, we need the weather report, especially the local weather, and there's a lovely young lady who does it, who I kind of want to get my hands on. The news should be banned for one day on Christmas Day, because all you get is doom and gloom anyway. You could sit there, oh, what a lovely, cheerful Christmas we've had. Then you get some fucking bastard, you know, it's not max speed yet, brother. You get some twat on the news. Hello, and welcome to the news. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer has had a cork shoved up his arse. Something like that. You get doom and gloom. Let's not have the news on Christmas Day. Let's enjoy shit. Instead of doing that and putting sort of like a fucking hour's worth of news on, let's run a movie. You know, let's not show Venus flytrap adverts. Things like that, you know. But yeah, that's just something that, in a way, I had to get off my chest because it pissed me off a little bit. But one thing I will say about Christmas memories is something I'm not doing this year. Now, you know, guys, I've said to you before, when I've done my streams in previous years, I've said to you, right, tonight I'm staying up, I'm going Christmas shopping early in the morning to get stuff in, you know, I'll be down the shop by 5:30, it opens at 6, lad. I'm not doing that this year. Number one, I can't, because the trailer I used broke. It broke at the fucking welds, and I don't have a welder, so that went. But also, you know, this year I decided to do most of it with my wife. You know, do more things together and stuff. And I really enjoyed Christmas shopping with her. Now, tomorrow, she's going out as early as she can, because the crowds are fucking a nightmare. And that's another fucking thing, right? To everybody out there who's sort of like, well, do you know what, this year you go shopping, it's fucking crazy. You can't move. It's stupid just for one day. The shops are open again on Boxing Day, guys. And what makes me laugh about it is these people who say, oh, it's only for one day and things like that. And the people who go in there and actually do this shit, say that thing, you know, still partake in it, if you know what I mean. They moan about it, but they still fucking do it. You know. Can anyone explain that one to me? I mean, Boston, I don't know what it's like where you are, brother, you know, where, you know, what the Christmas shopping is like where you are. But over here in the supermarkets, from sort of like, you know, from sort of like maybe like maybe the middle of December, it's a fucking nightmare. It really is. You can't move in shops. Every cunt is reaching for the same thing. It's ridiculous. Now, Christmas Day is one day, yeah, but I've always celebrated Christmas week. In case you, the reason I say that is because you don't see family, stuff like that. And also, if it isn't a week of Christmas, then why have we got the song "We Wish You a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year"? Yeah. So, you know, Boston says total fucking nightmare. Yeah, exactly. This time of year in shops is crazy. Personally, I mean, I have got very little money, right? I don't want no one to feel sorry for me for that. I don't give a shit, right? We got what we need, fuck it, right? But I don't know how anybody can afford to go in the shop and do sort of like a couple of days worth of shopping when sort of like, you know, when sort of like, you know, everything is so fucking expensive these days. For instance, I had my mum on the phone yesterday. She had a friend round. And her friend came around and she was talking to her friend. Even her friend told me this on the phone. I couldn't believe what she told me, right? Over here there's a supermarket called Tesco's. Other supermarkets are available. And she said that a turkey in there, probably a full turkey, £39. That's just for the turkey. That's without the veg, without the Yorkie puds, without the fucking pigs in blankets, you know. It's ridiculous. Boston says they get in debt mainly by now, pay later, or just credit card debt. Yeah, that's the big thing. That's the big thing when it comes to, you know, this time of year. People do get themselves in debt, and it's just so not worth it, you know. It's not worth getting yourself into debt for, you know. You know, so little Billy isn't gonna get his Nintendo Switch. Tough shit. You know. So fucking someone isn't gonna get what they wanted. Who gives a shit what they want? You can get them what you can afford. As Pam said earlier, we were grateful back then. We weren't greedy. We appreciated every single thing. When I was little anyway, we appreciated every single thing we got. And I might sound like an old fart. I might sound like an old git. Do you know what? I really couldn't give two shits. You know, at the end of the day, we did respect what we got. We were happy with what we got. We never complained about it. These days, kids want everything. I want this phone. I want a tablet. I want a PS5. I want an Xbox. I want a new TV. I want this. I want that. Want, don't fucking get. You know. Boston says, that's right, we got what we got and we liked it. Exactly. That's an old saying. You get what you're given and bloody like it. You know, you be grateful for the things you have got. Because at the end of the day, you know. Pam says, as a kid, I wrote thank you letters for my gifts. That's a wonderful thing to do. I never did that, but that is a wonderful thing to do. You know, it really, really is. And yeah, we appreciated every single thing we got. For example, I remember one Christmas, my sister bought me a personal stereo, basically, you know, like a personal radio cassette thing, you know, where you put headphones into. And she also got me a tape with it, which was Michael Jackson's Dangerous, which I was really fucking grateful for, considering my first copy chewed up in my mum's tape player. So I was really grateful for that. And, you know, and I was really grateful, and I appreciate it so much. You know, my mum sort of like, and my sister were talking to me when I was little one Christmas. Well, God say little. I must have been about 9 or 10, something like that. And they said, what do you want for Christmas? And I said to them, well, I just like a couple of games, please. You know, be grateful. I always say please and thank you. And if they can't do it, don't be disappointed. Be thankful for what you do get. And I remember at the time I had a Sega Master System, and I got Disney's Aladdin for it. I have also had one called RoboCop versus Terminator, which was different because you played as RoboCop. You couldn't choose who you was. And also a game that people might not be associated with all that much, called Global Gladiators. Now, don't get it twisted. It's nothing to do with like the Gladiators TV show. It was these characters called Mick and Mac, and basically the game was sponsored by McDonald's. You had to go around collecting different colours, different colours of the golden arches, and at the end, you meet up with Ronald McDonald. He takes your McDonald's arches and converts that into points for you. And this is on a console, like I said, Sega Master System, which you can't save games on. You can't, every time you turn the game off, when you switch it back on, you're starting from the beginning, So, that was an interesting one, but I appreciated it. I played it and I really enjoyed it, Even any kids, teenagers who are watching this stream this year, or any year if they click onto this video, be fucking grateful for what you get, because somebody has thought about that, what you got. I mean, people see money as a cop-out. I'm not necessarily like that. I see money as sort of like, okay, I'll get what I want with it, fair enough. But be thankful for whatever the fuck you get, because they didn't have to get you that. But they chose to get you that, and they thought you might like it, and thought it might make you happy. So be grateful. Don't be sort of like, oh, for fuck's sake, you got me an Android phone, I wanted an iPhone. Don't worry about iPhones. iPhones are shit. Apple products are bollocks. They're all hype, okay? Be thankful for whatever it is you get given. There's no need to be so ungrateful for things. Appreciate what you've got. And most of all, have some fucking respect, have some manners, and say please and thank you. Because at the end of the day, a please and a thank you goes a hell of a long way. And this is coming from somebody who doesn't give two fucks about anything, hardly. Thank you, Pam, for agreeing with that. It's true. It's just the way it is. It doesn't cost anything to say please and thank you, but it costs them money to get you a gift. Now, Boston in the chat said, when I was a kid, I wrote a death threat to Santa Claus just to see if he was real. Okay. Cool. Boston says, I'm still using iPhone 14 Pro Max, but I really want to get a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold, because those things look sick. But you just don't have $2,000, no. Things are so expensive. They really are. I need a bit of the old H2O. Right. Okay. There we go. We're loaded passage.
All run smoothly. We made a good team there. Have a great day.
Okay, that is the scenario over. So let's get up, walk to the exit to complete the scenario. Where's the exit? Over here. Yep. You need a bit of 151 proof. Don't we all, brother? Well, I can't, but there we go. There you go. That was Christmas closures. That took us 49 minutes in total there. So I wanted to try and make this an hour. So I wonder if we can do a speed run. Who wants to see some speed? As in speed, not as in the illegal substance. Let's go to the main menu here and have a look and see what I got. Because I might have a creators... No, not that. A Creators Club job that I can do in a scenario planner. If we go Isle of Wight, we could do long... No, can't do that. It's too long. That's what she said. Where's the fucking Isle of Wight one? See, I was going to do this. No, not that one. There was another one I was going to do, but we haven't got the time. So, Isle of Wight, there it is. Festive. Right? Play. Okay. I created this one earlier. Although it says festive, it's not very fucking festive, but... Because there's no snow. And I don't know how to do snow, but... Just for you guys, it's only 7-mile trip. I'm going to ram this bitch home. And Boston, if you want, I will crash the train at the end. This is for fun. Let's get the pantograph up. Let's get the circuit breaker closed. That's already in there. We've got the tap changer on this one. Okay. We've got 7. This is only a very small track. And we can go as fast as fuck in this train. It's not Christmas themed, but we have done our Christmassy part of it, I suppose. So let me release these brakes. That's a tap changer. Hang on. I've been learning how to drive this fucking train as well. Where's the goddamn brakes? Yes, crash it. You know, it'll be fun. Nobody will know. Except the people who are watching, of course. Right. Okay. Let me go back in here. I know what I've got to do. I forgot one key part of it. Literally. Right, now we can fucking move. There we go. Brakes are being released. So we're going to go as fast as we can. We may derail. I'll try not to. But, okay. Let's get our tap changer into 2. Any old bitches... House you drive thing through living room. Right. Okay, the tap change is not working. Give me a second here. I'll reset the train. You had that clunk there? Train's off. Right. All I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pantograph... No, I need to turn that on first, do I? Circuit breaker's on. Right. Let's get the pantograph up. Pam says to Kathy, if you're watching, Merry Christmas. Yes, Kathy. Merry Christmas to you, mate. Okay. Let's let this off. Get the tap changer going and see if we get any joy here now. Right. Something's not right with this. Is that in forward? It is. It's something to do with this. It has to be. Now, every time I get in this train, I can always drive it, but because I'm on stream, it's going to be a dick. Here we go, we're off. We move in. Something must have not clicked in. There we go. A nice steady 2 miles an hour. What a lovely day. Let's change it up to 3. Let's get going some speed. I really will speed up in a minute. We've got 7.3 miles to go. Okay, who wants to see some serious speed? Drop a like if you do. Let's go. Here we go. If we make it to the other end, we'll crash it. If we derail, it's stream over, and we'll be moving on to the next stream. Thank you very much, Pam. I appreciate that. You're amazing. We're already going way above the speed limit. Boston says, yo, crash, don't worry. $117 miles an hour. Oh, we derailed. Nah. I ain't leaving it like that. I want to crash this bitch into the other end. I'll start off slow. Right? And then I'll keep it, put it this way, I won't go slow, I'll keep it steady. How about that? That wasn't long enough on the tracks for me. That's why I'm going again. Okay, release the brakes. Hope it works this time. Right, it is going to work. Let's get that tap changer going. Hang on. I think I know what did it. Basically, the train's a cunt. Right, okay. Oh, come on, don't be a bitch. For fuck... What? Oh, gotcha, that's supposed to be me. I wondered who the fuck that was there in my fucking train. Right. Okay. Reset the bloody thing again, I suppose. Right. You can hear my Norfolk accent coming out then, spuz, instead of suppose. My Norfolk accent only comes out when I'm pretty pissed off, but I'm actually okay, so I don't know why that's happening. Okay. Here we go. We got it. Right. I'm going to try and keep it as much as I can. I'm going to speed it up, but what speed do we take it to is the question. Right. Let's just get it down. And we'll just chug along for the time being until we got past that train station. We might derail again. If I do derail one more time, then I will end stream there. But let's just see what happens. We're not going flat out just yet. 125 mile an hour. Right. Okay, so we went past that station, didn't we? That one was fine. $69. Whoa! Sorry. Right. Well, that's your Christmas breakfast sorted, a good old 69. Right. Okay, so I believe it's here where we derailed. Yeah, because we went flying off into there, didn't we? It's handling it this time, which is good to see. Right, let's do this shit. We ain't fucking around no more. Here we go, it's kicking back in, the speed is climbing. Here we go. Oh, we've got a corner here. Are we going to derail? It ain't looking good, is it? Oh, shit. Through another station. .2 miles to go. Can we make it and crash? Let's ride up top for a minute. That's nearly 125 miles an hour. This is going well. Honestly, from there, it looks like this should be able to handle the rest of the track. It was just that one corner, I'm guessing. Okay, 2.1 miles. Let's get in the middle. Through another station. Oh, we're going to... Oh, it derailed. We derailed, guys. Oh, shit. It was so close. All right, okay. Well, this stream ends here. Don't go anywhere, though. I'm going to be back in about, say, 5-10 minutes. for the next stream, which is House Flipper 2. So please join me then. Before I go, thank you for watching this one. Go subscribe to Pam's Game TV and Boston Tea Party. Both are amazing creators or whatever that is they do. They're incredible people. Okay, go and subscribe to them. Right. I will go now, guys. I will see you in about 10 minutes for House Flipper 2. Catch you in a minute. Cheers, guys. God bless. Bye.